Hi, my name is Eric and this is part 3 in the demo of Attack Vector. This is the Game Master interface. So this is what Game Masters use to create sites and to make challenges for players. We're gonna make a new site which is gonna be a copy of the one we just attacked to show you how it works. We're gonna call it HR and we're gonna go to the editor. And this is the main editor for making new sites. And here we can just drag and drop nodes into place. So let's start with an empty starting node. It's just simple node. And if you click on it, you will see that on the right you see all the layers. It's only got one layer right now. It's the operating system. It's not very interesting, but that's cool. You could change the network ID of it, but we'll leave it in place for now. As a second node, we'll want something with defense. So we've got a choice of all these metallic nodes. We've got a word search puzzle. We've got a magic eye puzzle. We've got a password guessing puzzle. We even have an unhackable game where you need to find the answer somewhere else. And there's some custom puzzles which the Game Master has to provide basically. But we'll just do the same as in the previous demo, so we'll make a word search puzzle. We'll drop it here. And now if you click it, you see that we have two layers, the operating system and the ice layer, the word search puzzle. And here we can customize that puzzle. So we can say, well, we want this to be a weak puzzle. It's just text, but then the players can see that it's weak. And we want it to be 20 letters by 20 letters in size. Well, that's cool. But we want it to be weak, so it will only contain 2 words. And we can say that, well, the shortest word needs to be a little longer, so that it's easier to find. So now it contains 2 medium long words, and it will draw those words from a list it has, but you could also supply your own words that it needs to use. So now you have a defense node, and finally we want to add the node where all the goodies are. So here we have the system control node, and by default it will contain a system core, and here we can define what happens if a player hacks that. We could disable all eyes, but that's not so relevant in this case, but we can say if you hack this, the timer will stop. That's useful. We also want to add the log files in here, so we do that by adding a text layer, and this is basically some text that the player can find. So in this case the text is what was it? Something like last log entry user X deleted all HR records. So this is the information that the players can find. But we need to change the name. The default name is Data Vault, but those were log files. So now it will look like log files. Yeah, we could name it anything we want, but this is what we have. There's always an option at the bottom to put in a note for the Game Master. It says SL. SL is Dutch for Game Master. The players will never see this, but this can help Game Masters remember why they put stuff there, or put links or references, whatever. So yeah, it's meant to help Game Masters design their nodes, their sites. And now that we have all this, we can link it together. You just click the first node, control click the next, control click the next, and then the connections are made. And we have a nice feature called Snap, where it aligns these along a invisible grid, but then it looks nice. So this is all. This is our site. We still need to put in some extra names, like this is the HR department. You have to put in the name of the SL created it. You have to enter how many minutes the players have to hack it, and we want them to start in node 0. Well, that's it. So I hope this gives you a small impression of what it looks like for Game Masters.